right, we're doing another quick shop day kind of little thing. Kubota 90-2, y'all see that. If you remember from this video, that's right, the daggone wheel broke. Mike picked up a couple new ones. We're gonna get them swapped out. Here's what we ended up with. It's just a lawnmower tire, that's all it is. But it's a much heavier steel rim than what was on there, and it's considerably wider. I think one issue with that thinner wheel is, you know, it kind of had that tendency to kind of want to rock back and forth because it's tall and narrow, which I think probably helped contribute to the rim cracking over time. So with this being wider, it should ride a little bit better on there as well. And, you know, check it out, it's greasable. So let's get that done. Alright guys, so while real life Mike takes the bolts out of that wheel, let me tell you what we got coming up in this video. Obviously we're going to get this wheel fixed up and you can see the final result of that. Also I got a little bit of a ride along in the Mack where I explain how Dirt Perfect and I have our hour arrangement set up as far as making videos and pay and that kind of thing. Also have a ride along in the Mack with some awesome exhaust sounds and Jake brakes. And then we have the Barge shots at the end that you guys like. So stay tuned, lots of great content. Here's a side-by-side. Diameter, they're not that much difference. Your big difference is obviously width. Check this out. Hopefully. So. All right, which means because the width is a little different, that means we're probably, oops, sorry, gonna have to adjust the spacers that came out of it. These little fellers and get it centered in there. One of the main reasons it might be a little different is because see how much that sticks out on that side compared to that side? Huh? So we gotta adjust it so we can get that wheel centered in there. All right. So basically what I was trying to say there is this has spacers and it needs to ride in that saddle perfectly centered because these have quite the close, tight tolerance compared to what the original ones did. So we got to just kind of trim these spacers up a little bit so that everything fits nice and even. And look at that. I'm so lucky that the tape measure actually fits through the wheel. First step though, we got to find us a pencil. And Mike rearranged the shop, so I'm not sure where he put everything. Of course, we might check in this here pencil bag. Nah, that'd be too obvious. Be too obvious. Oh well. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Pencils, paint pens, markers, we got it. Then we do some math. So the original spacers were the exact same length on each side of the hub. What we've got to do now is make one spacer a little bit longer than the other so it rides centered because of the offset hub. Ooh, thumbs up. I guess that means I did an okay job. Then we'll get these burrs trimmed off the end. So the setup that came on here on this axle, if you want to call it an axle, I suppose we can, it uses a lock nut. So you don't actually want to make it too terribly tight because if you tighten it up too much, then the wheel won't even spin. It just kind of gets locked in place, and that's pretty much useless. Oh, crap. And then you just kind of have to back it off a little bit and give it a little spin test. Now we got her going. All right. Maybe a little more. There they are. They're certainly wider than the other ones. There's about a 1/4 inch gap on each side. That may be a problem. I honestly don't know. But you know what? If it is a problem, guarantee you will fix it. Because that's what you do. You find problems, you find solutions. Repeat. It's called life. It's the way we roll. We're just trying to make improvements. What are you gonna do? No, we could do. We could start it, put a little pressure on it, see what happens. How'd she look for a shop trial? Huh? You guys tell me. I couldn't really see much. I didn't see anything rubbing. That's good. Looks like it did okay. The only way to see how this is going to hold up in the real world is to use it in the real world. However, I don't really have anything to grade up here, considering Mike has all the millings in his driveway now. So we're just going to have to wait till we get it out on a job, or maybe down back at the yard, or the lot, and try it there a little bit. But you know what? If it doesn't work, then, hey, we'll just change it and fix it again. That's what we do. If there's a problem, we find a solution. Right? Right. 1% of you will disagree with me, and that is fine. So the only other thing I know to do is go down to the river, fire up the drone, and end this with another awesome drone shot. Seems like you guys are still liking the drone footage. If you change your mind, let me know. But until I hear from you, I'm just gonna keep getting on these shots to finish this stuff up. You know what I mean? Tugboats on the river, fake tugboat in the woods. It kind of goes together. All right, so real life Mike fibbed to you just a little bit. I want to take a minute to talk to you about the hour arrangement that Dirt Perfect and I use as far as making videos and actual work and that kind of thing. Just so you know where we're at, we just dropped off the skid steer and grader attachment at that house right there on the right, actually, so we'll find out if those wheels hold up real quick. And as far as the situation with the truck goes, the next turnaround's like 4 miles down the road. It's just easy to back down this hill. It's only about a half mile, and Mike's sitting at the bottom of this pickup truck blocking traffic for me. So here's the way the video situation works. Mike, Dirt Perfect, that's my part-time job. Full-time job, my career, I'm a career fireman. March will be my 4 years as doing that. No, I am not a fire captain. I'm a private. I backstep on an engine company with an awesome group of guys who have taught me a lot. The Captain Kleeman name comes from the YouTube yacht project. I'm a fake boat captain on a fake boat that doesn't exist. Yeah, you get it. It makes sense. Anywho, here's the way it works. Let's take hauling equipment the other day, for example. If you haven't seen this video, I hauled 3 pieces of equipment. That was supposed to take 4 hours. So on the time card, I put down 4 hours. In all reality, it took about 5.5. Setting up the tripod, taking down the tripod, moving the mounts around, making videos takes time, and I absolutely enjoy doing it. But no, there is no way possible I would ever charge Mike for the time that it takes me to move my camera stuff around. So that's the way it works. However long it's supposed to take, that's how much I put down. If anything, I cheat at Mike's way just a little bit to make sure I'm not trying to take advantage of him. I'm going to take advantage of this corner, though. I might take advantage of that sign. Nah, I missed it. An inch is as good as a mile. Anyway, Mike and I are adults about the whole thing.
We're able to have open communication. If there's ever a problem, we can talk about it. So far, the system's been working great. I hope you guys like everything we've been bringing you. And as long as you guys keep all the likes and shares and awesome comments coming, we'll keep bringing it. So I just wanted to explain that for a little bit. Next little clip is hauling the 140. I promised you a driving shot the other day. The Jake brakes and my magnetic mount broke. I got my mount fixed. I slapped it on the 140 when I hauled it the other day. So I got you some driving shots with some exhaust. We're going to climb some gears. We're going to do some Jake brakes, and then we'll get to that barge footage.